Hormuz off the coast of Oman after colliding with an Iranian drone. President Trump accused Iran of shooting down the helicopter, while Iran has denied responsibility and warned against foreign forces near its airspace.
If we go and bomb, which we can do very easily if we want, and we spend another 2 or 3 weeks bombing, they'll have nothing left whatsoever.
Both Americans who were on board that helicopter were found in the water about 2 hours after the crash, and the good news here is they will be okay. And tonight, the U.S. Military Central Command says it has completed its strikes on Iran. Joining us now to talk about the latest developments from the Middle East, retired Naval Intelligence Commander Dr. Paul Chabot. Dr. Chabot, good to see you. Thanks for joining us here tonight.
Hey, look, my pleasure. I've been following CENTCOM, which controls the area of operations out there, and you're absolutely correct. About 4 hours ago, we began operations. About an hour ago, we ended operations. This was direct response to an Army Apache helicopter being shot down Strait of Hormuz. CENTCOM, interestingly, when you look at the quotes on how they position this, is that this is a mission in a proportional response. So it's not an uptick necessarily of a war. However, striking down an Apache is pretty significant. It was hit by a drone, and at first, U.S. forces used one of our own seaborne drones to rescue those 2 sailors. The U.S. did strike air defense, ground control, and radar largely along the southern part of Iran, so not going deep into the country today.
Question about the proportional response. An important note there to kind of take pause in is the fact that this was what's known as a proportionate response. So the drone shoots down or collides with the Apache, and now the proportional response happens. What happens next in terms of a potential proportionate response to this from Iran?
Yeah, this is a tit for tat, and I will say historically the United States military does not really have a proportional response. We like to level it up so that we don't continue to take attacks. You've seen this sort of happen with Israel and Trump in the discussions when Israel was targeted, and you got Hezbollah, you got this entire region. But I do have an interesting theory, I think, on why we're not hearing much about this other potential concept, and that is that there is a high likelihood that we, the United States, CIA, and others, are working inside of Iran with some that may want to work with us, and that may be a reason why we're not striking deeper into Iran, or it could just be we're uncertain of what to do based on this tit for tat. Clearly, I don't have any inside intelligence, but
Sure.
when you look at the tea leaves, I would absolutely consider both those options, and the American public should be aware that those are some possibilities that are in play.
And is it possible also that Iran in some way was trying to disrupt peace talks in a certain fashion by doing this attack?
Well, Iran has to show strength from their military's perspective. Remember, they are run not by a civilian sort of leadership, although they certainly have a president, but that's more of an administrative role. They have a very strong military. It is run as a military country, and they've got to show strength. And they also have other networks around the Gulf, which align with them. Hezbollah attacking Israel, lobbed over 5,000 rockets at Israel in the last 6 months. So Iran absolutely has to show strength so that their regime can stay in place.
Sure.
The civilian side is who we want to work with, and I just don't know if we know who that is at this moment.
It's safe to say everyone is grateful in this great country that those 2 Americans are okay and safe here tonight. But in the meantime, we'll continue to watch this, and we'll do it with your watchful eyes as well. Dr. Paul Chabot, great to see you. Thanks for joining us here tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Up next, a potential shortfall for Social Security. Just how soon could funding be depleted? We sit down with a financial expert live on what could be coming.
Bad 18-wheeler wreck? Seriously injured? Debt piling up? Can't work?
Some insurance companies can be difficult. We go at them where it hurts, in their greedy little pockets. Get it? We help you with your lost wages, medical bills, and your car or truck repairs.
Jim Adler, Bill Adler.